Hello, I'm Caroline again. I was an accomplice to murder. I supplied the silence sharp enough to stab our relationship dead, and he dug the lies deep enough to bury it. In fact, if the lies he fed me had calories, I'd be the size of this planet. But still, only half the size of his ego. His head is so high in the sky, he thinks he's Jesus. But the only thing he turns to wine is money. He should be spending on condoms because he raw dogs so often he's about to catch salmonella. And I would know because although he never made love to me, he fucked me over in more ways than the Kama Sutra. I was so numb by the end that I barely even cried. I just kept quiet as our relationship died. So this poem is not about him, it's about how you, my best friend, fit oh so cleverly in. See, you were supposed to attend the funeral of my relationship armed with Haagen-Dazs and a hug. You were not supposed to plan it. Like every time I confided in you about his abuse, you were constructing an instruction manual out of my tragedy, and then you lied to me. Played it off like you were doing me a favor by taking the problem of my man off my hands, by taking matters literally into your own hands, and you thought I wouldn't smell your sin on the sheets I was sleeping in? In ways he will never bother to. I explored your epidermis and made a map of every pore and follicle just so you would never feel lost in your own skin. I gave your vocal cords a step stool when you couldn't speak up for yourself. I rallied your liver arm when you wanted just one more shot of that sambuca, and when you were too drunk to stand, I became your bones and erected you higher than Mariah Carey's notes, choking on weed smoke. Churches envy the music I made out of your organs. And when scientists told me 5 million cells die every second in the human body, I began throwing funerals quicker than hot potatoes because if each part of you mattered to me, you were my best friend. I even filtered the water behind your eyes, so if you ever had the misfortune of tasting your own tears, then at least they would be pure. But after all that has happened between us, you have yet to shed a tear because his abuse gives you a boost. You confuse his controlling nature for love. But when he realizes there is no hardwood floor under the friendship-spilled carpet of your backstory, he'll stop digging at you. He'll stop looking at you altogether. He'll just stare into the mirror trying to recognize his rap sheet failed reflection. I can see it now. Desperate for attention, you wear dresses that are more see-through than your self-confidence and pile on perfume just to distract his nostrils from the fact that you smell like second choice. But he'll sober up, and you'll see there isn't enough alcohol in the world to airbrush your assets, and you can't Photoshop your personality as well as your Facebook photos. A new pair of thighs on which to lay his eyes, and you'll be tossed aside quicker than a losing lottery ticket. I guess he wasn't blasting music while he fucked you because it got him in the mood. He just couldn't stand the sound of his skeletons fighting over closet space. And even though I am one of those skeletons, I still try to be rational about this because in retrospect, we both should have had more self-respect and accepted the fact that a man can't hold us when his hands are painted red with the blood of chivalry. I mean, I knew chivalry was dead. I just can't believe I lost you, my best friend, to the man who murdered it. Thank you.